effective. I mean, you saw our pricing. It ranges from $10 to $18 a server a month. There aren't any real solutions in the market that really enable the mid-market to be able to adopt and use our product. We've also focused on it to be very easy and simple to get up and running, which again, the mid-market has been underserved in that area.
Great. So, I mean, just to add on to that, I mean, I do think the systems management space is massively crowded and it's confusing. Mm-hmm. What is it that is sort of, what really sticks out to get people to sort of go your way? Is it that your actual monitoring and your agent, or is it this centralized dashboard? Is it this correlation you just announced? What is it that's going to get people to really notice this systems management tool?
Well, so one thing, like I said, is it's really simple and easy to get going. So when we talk to them about, when we say that we're just monitoring, the way that we view internally, monitoring is table stakes. And so now we do monitoring because we need to collect the information so that we can provide them the ability to get to problem resolution, which is really what they care about. And because of the way that we collect our data, first of all, we miss nothing and so we're constantly collecting. And then we can give them trends and they can see what's going on before something becomes a real incident or a real problem. So the ability to get to that more quickly is an important thing. They know that the current monitoring technologies that are out there today use polling. And I've been on the phone with customers, and one customer literally said this to me. He said, it's what happens between those those intervals that bites me. And with us, they're seeing it all. We're always collecting, so they can rest assured that they're not going to miss anything.
Okay. So curious that with the sizable number of customers using your platform, are they pushing you in new directions? So asking you for new capabilities, wow, if you guys would only do this, that would be hugely valuable. So curious kind of how your pipeline is filling up in terms of new ideas from your customers.
Yeah, that's a great question. So yes, they are. And the reality is that all of our data is available through APIs. And for AppFirst, because of all this data that we have, I mean, we know exactly what's happening within every application, and that we're monitoring. And but our focus has been on problem resolution. We are the preeminent problem resolution service out there. Now, we have people like business leaders that say, well, wait a second, you know how much Amazon usage I have that's going on. I want basically business alerts rather than alerts on memory and CPU and such like that. They want to know when their Amazon bill is going high. And you've got that data. Why don't you? And we're like, okay, well, that's not really our business and such, but we envision being able to, and like I said, our APIs will allow people to build other solutions on top of our platform to be able to use our data and take it in other directions. Mobile devices is another thing. We actually just open sourced a Droid app, but if other people want to use our information in other ways, we'll be more than happy to provide that.
Let me throw a question. What about predictive capabilities? So are you thinking about going in that direction, or are you looking for someone else, a third party through an API, to developing that kind of functionality?
Yeah, so I mean, initially we were also thinking about, when we first launched our product, we actually had a capacity planning capability in there. And we ended up pulling that out because we knew that that wasn't really what our core was and what we really knew. So those kinds of things, again, predictive, capacity planning, security, there's a lot of other things that can be built on top of with using our data that's not our core capability and that's not what we would do, but we would certainly partner and make our information data available for others.
What about aggregating the data through the community building you're doing and maybe developing a data as a service capability?
Right. Yep. And we've talked about, and you'll see a lot more about community and getting community involved with our data in the next few months. We've got a lot of exciting announcements going to be happening over the next month and then over the next several months, and things like that will definitely be showing up.
Good. Any other questions, comments, guys?
No, that's great.
Pamela,
thank you.
Excellent. Congratulations. Great job.
Thanks.
Thank you. Whoops. All right, folks. So